Previously on Chosen Ones, Avayath, Shui, and Brandy go to the sauna. Brandy brings up his plans to ask Theo to marry him, but unsure if the timing was right. Shui encourages it, while Avayath warns to make sure Brandy is absolutely certain before pursuing this further. They both promise not to tell Theo in the meantime. Meanwhile, Theo gets a haircut from Malia. He expresses his frustration with himself for how he's been dealing with all the changes going on, and how he wishes he could return to how he used to be. Malia tells him it's okay to not be alright given the state of the world, but that she has faith that everyone will make it through this. The party meet back up to have dinner. Everyone except Brandy and the Lancasters have a bit too much to drink. Brandy helps Avayath and Shui back to their cabins before taking Theo back to their own room, their first day at the hot springs coming to a close.
Born from the same branch and leaves, wild and free, living here in harmony. Don't you see, this is where you want to be. When you leave, the world is never what it seems. If only we could travel back in time. Whoa.
Morning comes. Brandy smiles at Theo and is like, how you feeling, darling?
You guys can roll con saves, those of you who got below, I'd say. Everyone except Brandy.
Brandy took good care of Theo.
22.
Hey, y'all feeling good?
That makes sense, because Theo was the most drunk. He got a 17, and I've got 23. Oh, an 18, because he added the modifier. I see, yeah. So yeah, that makes sense, why Theo got the lowest anyway, considering his state in life.
Yeah.
But everyone's good.
How you holding up, darling?
I kind of feel it, but, mostly pretty good.
You were piss drunk last night, you know that?
Oh, I believe it.
You could barely fucking stand.
Oh boy, hope I didn't embarrass myself.
No, you're alright.
Good.
Everybody did. Shui got a hold of a cider and, when he got drunk, he thought it was his apple juice.
I vaguely remember Shui being unhinged.
Yeah, we should, get ready for the day and go and meet up with the others for breakfast, see what we're all planning on doing. You and I should, I don't know, maybe do something fun together.
Yeah, we could do something relaxing, or we could do, one of the other activities, like, I noticed you were a little bit uncomfortable when I mentioned the ice skating. I didn't know if that was...
I'm sure you've noticed, I'm not a dexterous man. But if you want to go, we can. I don't mind. You just have to... It'll probably be funny to see me fall on my ass a few times.
Oh. Oh, I wouldn't want you to fall down.
I'm sure it'll be fine. If you want to do that, we can. It's up to you. We should see what the others want to do as well.
Sure. I mean, other than that, I definitely want to get a massage in. At least one.
That is a plan of mine as well.
Good.
So you guys meet back up. Meet back up for breakfast. It is hash browns and eggs and some bacon.
Fuck yeah, hash browns.
Love it.
Theo's like, yes, another form of potato.
We got lots of potatoes up here in the mountains.
Who makes the breakfast?
They've got staff besides just the 3 members that you've seen. There's not a ton of people here, because a lot of people are just up here for safety. So the resort itself, like there's people outside of the resort, like staying in their own places that they've set up. People just come here just for other things to do because it is quite expensive. So this is like a vacation spot, essentially. And a lot of people probably are here mostly to relax, so it doesn't seem like cave exploration is a big thing. So even though Mithy, he's the guide, he is mostly around, it seems, unless someone asks him to step away. So he kind of does a little bit of everything. So he seems to be going like in and out of where the kitchen is, but probably not the cook himself.
Howdy, partners. How you two doing this morning?
I feel great.
Feeling all right.
Oh, well, that's a surprise. Glad to hear it. Guys really can't handle your alcohol too well.
I didn't drink any alcohol. I only drink apple juice.
You drank some cider, partner.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were certainly pretty drunk.
Oh, like you have room to talk, sir.
Well, I was drinking for fun.
Yeah, of course you were, and you got drunk.
I mean, yeah, you're right. I did. But
Yeah.
What was I like? I've never been drunk before.
You were loopy. You're real loopy.
you didn't seem to be able to tell what time of day it was. You were a little out of it, but that's how it tends to be.
I want to do it again.
No, let's not do it again.
Don't drink alcohol too much. It can be bad for your system if you overdo it.
Yeah. So, what are y'all thinking about doing for the day? Me and Theo talked about some things briefly, but what do you think y'all's plans are?
I think sledding has been catching my interest.
Yeah, I want to go sledding and ice skating.
Oh, ice skating too, yes.
Sledding. That sounds, interesting.
It's exciting. I've only ever done it once before. It's hard to maintain your balance, but once you get the hang of it, I feel like it would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's fair.
Do you ride down the mountain on, like, penguins? Like you do in the movies? Sorry, in the plays?
In the movies?
In the plays.
No, I don't think that's a thing. I feel like that might be penguin abuse.
Yeah, probably.
Eventually, you do see Arthur and Merlin wander in. Merlin looking a little bit annoyed at Arthur.
Morning.
They kind of come over slowly to your table and sit down. And she just, like, pulls up the little drink menu again. It's not alcohol now, it's the morning, but just looking over drinks, and Arthur's like, morning. I forgot she had to eat.
You forgot she hit Arthur.
She didn't have to for a long time.
Everyone is like you.
No, I know.
Only I'm like you.
Mm-hmm.
Dummy. What about you, Arthur? What are your plans?
We were here to relax, right? I was just gonna spend time in the room.
You know there are other things. You know the resorts. There are things to do to relax at them, right?
Yeah, but the room is relaxing.
Right, but you can like get a massage or like go to a bathhouse or something like that.
I guess. Looks over to Merlin. I don't want to leave her alone, though. And she seems a little bit more put together than she was the day before, and she glances over at him and she's like, I'm fine, you can do things. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and you could always like take her along too. She could always, I'm sure, enjoy a massage or something like that, or I don't know, go to the cafe, things like that. Yoga?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just did one of those.
Miss Merlin, you want to come sledding with us?
Oh.
Sledding?
Yeah, sledding. Do you remember what that is?
Involves snow.
Mm-hmm. He nods. So, there's the mountain outside, right? Sledding is where you take a board or penguin, like they do in the plays.
No.
And you...
She shakes her head. That's not right.
And you just slide down the mountain.
In a play? What play?
What? You've never heard of it? There's penguin sledders too.
No.
I've never seen the first one.
No. Shaking her head again, just like not right. Like.
Oh, maybe that was a dream.
It might have been. How would they do that in a play, Shui?
Easy, you just tame penguins. They're really friendly.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's so easy. So if I ask Shui, you two are considering sledding or ice skating or something like that. What are you thinking?
Yeah, something fun and active, and then something to relax afterwards, I think would be a nice plan.
Fair. So what are you gonna do?
Maybe we'll get a massage afterwards.
Okay. I'm asking you what you're gonna do. The main thing you're gonna do today.
Oh, the first thing. Right, we had to go one step at a time.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
I guess sledding down the mountain first, if Shui's not opposed. I don't want to go by myself, so...
I'm not.
Great. Sledding it is, then.
Yeah, you two have fun sledding then. What are you thinking, darling?
I think I'd like to do something with you. Nice massage and stuff.
Alright, sure. We can go get some massages today.
So Avayath and Shui are going to go off to do sledding, and Theo and Brandy are going to go get massages.
Hell yeah.
So you guys go into this I would say it's like long. It's like one of the longer buildings, and you can see people already in here, like staff members working. Miffy is not literally everywhere, so Miffy is not also giving massages.
Miffy's also here giving massages.
No, Miffy, it does not seem to be like that kind of worker. They do seem to be like housekeeping, like part of the wait staff and other stuff. Yeah, so it's just randos. It's not any important NPCs here.
Mm-hmm.
But I do have for you to choose types of massages.
Wow. I wonder what a Swedish massage is.
What's Swedish?
What's Swedish?
Couples massage.
Aw.
So do they give us like a little fucking...
A little pamphlet, yeah, when you walk in.
A little pamphlet to look through?
Well, obviously we're going for this one. He points at the couple.
Yeah, that's fair. Having someone there by your side while you're getting a massage, that's a good idea.
It says that Swedish and hot stone massages are commonly offered for couples massage, and that you get like a private room.
Ooh. What are you thinking? You want hot stones or you want this Swedish thing? Apparently this one's better than the Swedish one because it adds heat as well. So I mean, if we want to do that, that might not be a bad idea.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah, sounds good. It says you don't wear clothes for a hot stone massages unless you'll feel more comfortable in your underwear. You will be covered by a sheet. Usually lasts 90 minutes. Sounds good to me.
And Healthline sues us for reading off their website.
We are reading a pamphlet and not from healthline.com/health/types-of-massage #hot-stone. Now you can go too and read. Anyway, yeah, if we want to do that, that sounds nice. Let's do that.
They have some private rooms in the back, and they take the both of you inside, and they give you a chance. You don't have to like strip in front of them. Like they leave for a second so you guys can get undressed and laid out on the beds. And they also offer, if you wanted to get like a facial, they have like body scrub stuff as well.
What's a facial? What does that mean?
It cleanses your face.
Oh, how? What do they do?
I don't know. A lot of this stuff is fancy that I've never done.
Do we want to do that too?
I was looking at them earlier, and one of the facials literally is like a chemical mask that like burns the top layer of your skin off.
That's horrifying.
I figured we would just go with the standard like ointment and cucumbers, you know?
Yeah, that's fair.
Do we want to do that? That probably wouldn't go well with my beard, I imagine. Since they put stuff on your face, that probably wouldn't work very well, huh?
I guess I wouldn't know.
This is how Brandy shaves and gets a baby face.
I will never shave.
I'm sure they can work something out around it.
I think I'll go without the facial. I think I'm alright.
He just gets the cucumbers and eats them.
Yeah, give me the cucumbers. I'll eat those. But like, why else are they gonna give us the cucumbers, right? To snack on.
I think I will go with the facial.
That's fair.
All right. I mean, this isn't like a huge RP opportunity unless you want to chat while you get your massage.
Do we want to chat while we get massaged, Randy?
Sure. If you want to chat while we get massaged.
Your heads are like right next to each other as like two people are giving you guys massages.
Do we want to talk? They sound like a fucking such an unhappy couple. Would you care to talk this time?
I don't know. Are you going to talk?
That's so sad.
I don't know of anything specific that they would talk about. I just wanted to spend time with Brandy.
That's fine. This one was not, that's why the facials and wow, sorry, I gotta go.
Cassie, Jesus Christ.
Let my voice come back. That's why facials and massages were put together, or in my notes, is because they didn't feel like something big enough to do in 2 chunks. But yeah. You guys just relax and spend some time together.
Yeah, I have some things to talk about. We can do that. Just a little bit.
Brandy will just be like,
You know, the other day, while we were in the sauna, we kind of got to chatting about, like, what we want to do after, all this is over at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we were thinking about, like, after all this adventuring and everything's, said and done, what, our plans were. I mean, Avayath said he's never going to stop adventuring, which, fitting for him. Shui said he's not sure yet. He hasn't thought that far ahead. What are you thinking?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know any specific thing. I just kind of... Well, what are you doing?
I don't know yet. I've, always thought it'd be nice to settle down somewhere, quieter, I think.
Yeah.
Where I can just kind of relax. Maybe somewhere with a little bit more nature. That might be nice.
Yeah, that would be good. Especially after all this.
Oh yeah, after all this I'd be real eager to just kind of get away from it all.
Yeah. Yeah. Far enough away from anything noisy, but not too far away from society.
Yeah, of course. I think that would be nice. Having a little, like, cabin not too far out from, like, a little town or something. Maybe, live off the land a little bit. That might be nice.
Yeah. Almost something similar to my Auntie Alice and such. Maybe not as in depth with all that she and Uncle Oscar do, but...
Maybe having, like, a little farm.
Maybe, yeah.
I think that would be nice. That could be cute. I feel like that would be a nice place to settle down one day.
Yeah, it would be really nice to just be able to relax.
I mean, of course, I want to, go out, see the world, do some good, all that one day. But, God, the more and more we do lately, the more I've been like, oh, I can't wait to just not anymore.
Yeah, I mean, granted, with my little break, there were times where I would sit there being like, is this what I wanted, doing nothing, as opposed to, like, training and missions and such. But, I guess it was definitely a different situation.
Yeah, you didn't really have a choice in that situation.
Yeah, I think I would definitely want some animals, some pets, and something like that something nice and cuddly to keep me company.
Yeah, that's fair. Something to get the loneliness away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that would be nice. The more I think about it, the more I'm a little eager for that kind of life. Once this is all said and done.
Yeah.
Once we fix everything, I think that would be nice to start looking into.
Yeah. It would be nice to look into stuff like that. And Theo ponders.
Yeah, Brandy just kind of thinks for a little bit as he's laying there before he, like, tacks on to the end, like,
as long as I'm by your side, of course.
Oh, good.
I am ready to go wherever you want to go, whatever adventure is next for us. Whether that be something, more relaxed.
As long as I have you, it'll be okay.
Yeah, I'll make sure it'll be okay. You can count on me, darling.
Thank you.
Yeah. And talking about relax, God, these stones. Ugh.
Yeah.
They're just melting. Fuck.
It's pretty great.
I'm imagining them holding hands, even though they're both getting a massage.
Just like one arm off the table.
You know what? Theo would.
Hell yeah, sure.
I don't know, the masseuse, is that what they're called or whatever?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, we need to walk like through this.
Yeah, you guys are in the fucking way. Just fucking
Walk around. I don't care.
We paid
Feels like
250
we're
fucking
paying
gold
you.
for this
Yeah.
place. Yeah.
We will move on to Avayath and Shui then. And what were you guys doing today?
Sledding.
Extreme sledding.
Extreme sledding.
Sledding.
Extreme snowboarding.
Extreme sledding.
Yeah.
Oh no. I will say, just because it's funny, and Merlin is like confused. Merlin asked Arthur to see if like she'd get any memories back to go sledding, because she did seem to think it was a little bit familiar. So Arthur is like unhappily here with Merlin.
Arthur's there with like a helmet and knee pads and fucking shoulder pads and elbow pads, and he has like a bulletproof vest on.
Pads for his glasses.
Yeah.
I would say he does have like a little bit of like padding like on his like elbows and knees. Like you can't see his knees, but like it looks a little bit bulkier. Like
Is he still in his fucking Snuggie?
yes. He does have a little helmet, like a tiny one.
Oh my god.
And he's like very like walking tightly, and he's just like, let's go on the stupid sled. And Merlin's like, why are you wearing all of that? I would feel stupid if I teleported away because I fell. Like he's like going towards the sled.
It'll be fine, Arthur. The snow will pad your falling for you.
Oh joy! Love to fall into the snow.
It'll be fun, don't worry.
You can go and get your sleds yourself. Basically, they trust you to sled. I mean, they have staff around, so it's like if anyone did get injured, like when anyone brought kids or anything, like they have people nearby, but. It's not like skiing or anything that intense. So you guys they have here's the fun thing that you get to pick. They have 1-person sled, 2-person sled, and then they have these big, huge sleds that could fit up to 5 people.
Whoa.
Oh.
I've been on them before. They're like tubes kind of.
That sounds fun too.
Oh, please do that one. Let Merlin drive that one.
Drive.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of getting my own sled. What do you guys want to do?
That big one looks fun.
It is awfully big. I think all of us could fit on that.
Yeah, we could.
You know how like when you go skiing, they have like the little ski lift thingy that takes you back to the top? Do they have something similar there? Like I don't know if it would be magic or like just
Probably.
stairs.
It's probably It's probably like a magical thing. Like they probably, I would say, have someone with like enough spell slots to cast Misty Step a couple times, or like a form of Misty Step that's like mild teleportation, basically. I can't remember the spell off the top of my head. It's not Misty Step, but there is one that like you can teleport a little bit further away.
Or Dimension Door.
Something
It's a
like
higher
that, yeah.
level. So we can have a couple tries then.
Obviously, they'd have to take shifts because, like, if they have spellcaster staff members, they'd have to take shifts because you only have a certain amount of slots.
Yeah.
So, like, you...
Unless you're Merlin.
They can't... Unless you're Merlin. She doesn't remember. So.
Shui wants to get a snowboard. That wasn't an option, so I mean, I don't know.
It was not an option, but you can sure attempt to, I guess, like, snap a sled in half.
Wouldn't you get in trouble for that?
I mean, probably, but...
You're paying for that.
You could also just try to stand on the sled like a maniac.
He's gonna do that.
Oh, if fucking Avayath sees Shui doing that, I would love if he did it too. He was like, ooh.
Yeah, Avayath would.
Adventurous.
Merlin takes one of the 2-person sleds and looks to Arthur and just kind of like sets it down on the ground staring at him. And he's just like, okay, I guess we're riding the 2-person one.
Well, Shui, you want to try racing?
Yeah.
All right, let's both take a 1-person sled then.
He goes out and picks one.
Merlin's looking at the 2 of you and is just like, racing?
Yeah, see who gets to the bottom first.
There is just a very slight flash of something in her eyes, and she's like, okay.
Arthur gets her own sled.
The mischief.
Arthur's like, you still want to do a 2-person sled? She nods slowly.
Yes. You're on my team.
Yeah, Vibe's like, it was very quick to run over, and he kind of like doesn't put his sled on the top of the mountain. He has it start a little bit forward, so it's already angled before he even starts.
Cheater.
I mean, Merlin has Arthur. Like, Arthur can, like, nitro boost them.
He won't, but...
Yes, he will. Watch him get competitive and be like, bitch! And then fucking, like, fireball to, like, explode them forward.
Are you guys getting to the top then on your little sleds?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
I would say Merlin is the one directing, so she'll be the one to roll. And we'll do acrobatics.
Okay.
Here are our challengers. At the top of the mountain, we see Avayath, Shui, and Merlin Lancaster.
With her assistant.
With her assistant and grandson, Arthur Lancaster. On your marks. Get set. Go!
You guys push off.
Shui pushes off, does a little leap. He set the sled, like, you know, at the top of the mountain, and then like he like took a couple like steps back, and then when it was go, he like ran forward and then hopped on the sled to, like, you know, momentum to go down.
Avayath, using his insane brute strength, practically pushes himself off the sled so hard that he like goes in the air a little bit.
What do you guys get?
We're about to find out.
You already know Shui's score is busted, so I am sorry in advance.
Avayath got a 7.
Oh my god. Yeah.
He went so, like, he pressed down so hard that he kind of got buried in the snow a little bit, like, once he landed.
Yeah. Just
15 plus 14.
Damn.
Jesus, 29?
29.
Okay. Here's the thing, though. Can you roll a wisdom save for me, Shui?
What a bitch!
I can, and I will. Do I roll with advantage or just normal?
It's a wisdom save, so you have your thing.
Yeah, you always have advantage.
So that was a 12 plus 1 the first time. Let's roll again. 4 plus 1, 5.
So a 13?
So here's another thing. Can you also roll a perception check for me?
Uh-oh.
15.
So as you guys get started and start going down the hill, Avayath is kind of chugging. He's like not going super fast. It seems like he's focusing, I think, probably more so on balance, considering his size going down this fucking hill. And you see Merlin, she also doesn't seem to go. She got a 12, so she's not going super fast. And at the beginning, before you start to fully pick up speed, like you can tell that like you are about to just fucking go for it. And then you hear her whispering something as she goes past you and casts Hold Person on you.
Oh my god. Bitch. Shui can you speak when he's being held like this?
You are
No, you're paralyzed.
Okay.
You can
So-
speak poorly.
You start to push yourself off and have... And basically are just like stuck to your sled moving at like the normal speed that your sled would be going.
Oh my god.
Because you can't force yourself to go faster. I will let you roll one more time because it only lasts a minute and it's going to take more than a minute for you to get to the bottom of this hill. So there is a chance that you could like pick back up again. So you'll both roll again.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
You hear Arthur as you're going, are you casting a spell? Like, as you're going down.
What are you doing? This is a sledding race. We're sledding, Merlin. What the fuck?
She's not even concerned with the Avayath.
So Avayath starts standing on the sled. He got a 5.
Oh my god, Avayath.
He's trying to surf.
I rolled a 6 plus 14.
She got a 7 that time. So she's so focused on like casting the spell that like you just like eventually when the spell runs out, she feels like she's like good, like she slowed you down enough that there's no way you'll catch up, and then you're just like
Shui's like, that wasn't fair, Miss Merlin.
what? I didn't do anything.
No, I don't know if he would think it was Merlin. He'd be like, Arthur, how dare you? Master Arthur.
No.
I didn't think you were a dirty cheater, Master Arthur.
You see Merlin, she's like, yeah, that was really rude. Why would you? Turning her head over to him. And he's just like, I like you better with your memories, I think. Like, you're mean. Were you always this mean? Like, secret? Like you're continuing to sled further down. Merlin with no social cues.
She hasn't remembered those yet. All she remembers is she loves to win.
Runs in the family.
It does.
She feels like she can cast it again.
She does.
I feel like I have unlimited magic. I can do it as much as I want.
He's just like, I'm glad you remembered how to use magic, I guess. And he's again just thinking to himself, like, alcohol brought it back. Competition brought memories back.
But her own damn grandson
Yeah,
brought
like-
nothing back.
It's fine. He's like, I'm learning a lot about you in this moment, about what's important to you. Winning and alcohol. No.
Relatable, Merlin.
You make it to the bottom, Shui being the very clear victor, despite, I do like to imagine him being like, here we go! And then just like freezes and slowly starts going down the hill until he can move again. And then just like immediately picks back up the second the spell wears off.
It was the built up momentum.
Yeah.
What is it? Inertia? Potential energy? Something
Yeah,
like
because
that.
he was still moving. It was just he could not force himself to go any faster because of the spell. Like he was frozen. So the sled was just moving at its normal pace.
Can you like do some freestyle? Can you do some like flips?
He shows off just to be like, look what, you can't stop this. Like,
She freezes him in the air.
she didn't have a lot of things to slow you down. So I was just like, because I'm using her spell list from the first time I made her sheet. So. But yeah, you guys finished that. I guess you probably sled a bit more, like besides that, and continue.
Yeah, I was literally gonna try to say that, like, Avayath, now he catches up, and he's a snowball.
He's a snowball.
He's a snowball.
It's like tumbling down.
Oh, that's so funny.
That is so funny. Oh my god. Like there's just an avalanche.
You see Merlin just kind of like laughing at that, and that's probably the first time you've seen her like smile. Just watching Avayath roll down the hill with the big snowball.
Aww.
She's like, take that, yeah. Oh, what's that?
Watch out, guys!
It's coming towards us! Arthur yells. I wanted to run into Arthur.
That's perfect.
He tries
Merlin
to
jumps
dodge,
out of the
but
way.
it like turns.
And Arthur's like, my Snuggie's caught on the sled, fuck! The one time he announces it is in fact a Snuggie.
He's like, Mr. I mean, my bro! It's not. You just crashed into each other.
Yeah, so I decided Avayath crashes into Arthur, and then once they, like, hit the wall, padded by snow, hopefully, he's like, oh, I'm sorry about that, Arthur.
It's fine. I got my knee pads. I'm all good.
Exactly, it's always good to have some armor.
He's bloodied now. No, I'm kidding.
Arthur's about to come back wrapped completely in bubble wrap.
He's like, this is why I don't go outside. Yeah, and you guys probably continue up and down the hill a couple times. Merlin continuing to pull bullshit. She has mold earth at one point to try and create
She
more.
makes ramps and shit.
Avayath continuously failing because he's getting more and more reckless. He tries to handstand on the sled after a while.
Oh my
Doesn't
god.
succeed, he falls off again.
At one point when they're about to hit something, she casts rope trick and grabs onto it, so Arthur still rams into a big rock, but she stays out of the way.
Oh, God.
God.
Avayath hasn't used his spark at all, like to like, I don't know, make the sled levitate. Did you try that?
I didn't consider that, but yeah, he'd do that, I guess.
This is how Santa legends are born.
Yeah, Avayath's wearing like a red sweater and red sweats that day. This is
Yeah.
how the legend of Santa
Some
is
children
born.
see it.
Like, ooh, wow. And him just laughing the ho 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 ho.
Fucking good.
Even has the voice for
I
it.
was literally about to say that.
That's so good.
What? That's so fucking funny that like Santa's sled is like an actual sled.
And Avayath actually has a little white beard and white hair like an old man Santa would have. Oh my
Oh,
god.
that's so good.
It's perfect. That's
how
how
it
Santa was
starts.
made.
It gets added to the Frostmas legend.
Because there are like little kids and shit around here, I'm sure.
Definitely.
So yeah, you guys, I'm looking at her spells. Merlin has mais, an 8th level spell.
That's so fucked. Don't do that.
No, she would not. I think that'd be too much.
A little bit.
Just
Send you to a
fucking-
demi-plane that you have to figure out how to get the fuck out of. Just so she could win a race.
She doesn't have any memory of like, oh, this is really powerful. She's just like, I can just do this. Like
I just have the power to do this. And I'm going
oh,
to
normal
do it.
people aren't supposed to be able to do this. Like,
Why haven't you done this to me? To stop me.
that'd be so fucking funny. But no, she's not gonna cast maze on you. But yeah, you guys continue and finish up your sledding adventure for the day, and eventually your group meets back up once again after you've done some things to eat dinner.
Oh, you guys should try the massages.
They were pretty good.
Oh, I would love one.
You guys all look
Horrible.
beaten up.
Yeah, Arthur looks like beat up. Merlin looks fine. Arthur looks like he's been through the ringer. Like,
Yeah, you guys alright? God damn. You guys look like you got roughed up.
Merlin remembered that she liked to win.
Ah,
And Merlin's just smiling.
To win.
I see.
We made it into a race.
Oh.
That tracks.
Theo sends a message in Brandy's head like, I'm so glad we went over to the massages.
Yeah, same here, darling. I am so glad we went for those massages instead. Yeah. Yeah, you guys look like you, had quite the day.
It was so fun. Yaya turned into this huge snowball.
Oh, yes, he did. He sure did.
Arthur, you should try and get like a hot stone massage. You'd probably,
Oh, I'm thinking about it.
need it. Yeah.
Definitely thinking about it.
Yeah, we, had quite the relaxing day, I'd say. It was, very nice. I'd definitely recommend it before we leave here. You guys should give it a try.
I'd be happy to give it a try. I was planning to do something relaxing after all that.
Yeah, I've never felt more relaxed.
My muscles are aching.
Yeah, I bet they are.
Tried doing all kinds of tricks on there. I tried flying on the sled, I tried surfing on there, and I tried to do a handstand too. The handstand didn't work out well. Never doing that one again.
Yeah, I would imagine.
It was fun though.
That's good. I'm glad you guys had fun.
Yeah. I'm glad most of you had a really good time. And he looks at Arthur.
Most of you.
Oh, yeah, it was great. It was a good time.
You didn't have any fun at all, Arthur?
It was fine.
That's fair. Yeah, go get a massage. Trust me, you will enjoy it.
He just nods at that. He has ordered more wine.
What's for dinner?
We will do lasagna.
Lasaga.
Lasagna.
Oh, they really have some of the best food here, huh? I love filling food.
Oh shit. Yeah, that looks real good. Let's dig in. Hell yeah.
Nom 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 nom.
I can't even remember the last time I had lasagna.
Lasagna? Is that how you say it? Lasagna.
Lasagna.
No.
That's how it's spelled.
No, you say it differently. It's lasagna.
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 Oh.
Like nya.
I fucking knew it, you bitch.
Lasagna? Like
Lasagna. You know. Like
lasagna. Gotcha.
Well, it tastes
Lasagna.
great. I'll be sure to remember this one.
Yeah, it's very good.
Definitely a favorite.
Oh yeah. I think it's gonna become one of mine. This is very good.
Though honestly, I just tend to like a lot of big meals and such.
That's fair.
Nice hearty meals.
Yeah. Same here.
It's like, how you make the sandwiches, Avayath. It's like a noodle sandwich.
I was thinking the same thing. I can see all the layers.
Yeah.
All right. Do you guys have anything you're doing before you go to sleep for that evening?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before bed, Brandy will lay next to Theo and just be like,
You know, last night I used a little spell on you. I used a spell, dream, to make sure you slept, well, did you?
Oh, that's nice. Yes, I did sleep well.
That's good. If you'd like, I can do it again. Make sure your dreams are extra relaxing, just to give a little bit extra, just an extra level of relaxation to the proceedings.
That's very kind of you, Brandy, but I think as long as I am laying with you that I'll be fine. It'll be just as good.
Alright, if you say so. I'm just saying, I couldn't let you, if you have anything in mind, just let me know. Because it definitely helps me sleep, so.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. If that's all, then I think I'll get some sleep as well, then.
Okay. Theo snuggles up real close.
Yeah. Snuggles up, gives Theo a kiss, and we'll head to bed.
Shui and Avayath doing anything?
Yeah, can't think of much.
I don't really have a scene in mind, but Avayath was planning on getting a massage real quick before going to bed.
Okay, that's fine. He can do that. We don't have to make it a thing.
Yeah, so he does that, and then after getting back to his room, I guess he's just ready to go to sleep.
Alrighty. You guys all go to sleep. Brandy, would you like to roll a perception check for me?
You fucking bitch. No. Why me? Oh no. I hope I don't fuck it up. Nope, natural one. I'm sleeping like a baby.
Yep, don't worry about it.
Cool.
You go fast asleep.
Thank you to our high-tier patrons, Dion Miranda, Zab, Levi Rose, Arkeus the Druid, the Hat Man, Charles, Keilan, Z, and Mr. Bakudan, as well as our Kickstarter backers for this season. If you haven't already, make sure to like the episode and leave a comment. We'll see you soon, fellow Sparks.
Morning soon. The light dims fast here. Should we go outside again one more day, my dear? Why don't we just stay as the familiar fades away? Things are the same day by day. What are you waiting for, darling? What are you running from, stranger? Where are you hiding now? Don't you waste this chance. Do we have time for this, dear friend? How could we ever run out now? All that we have is this moment. Let's make time. For the end of this story, time for the start of our new life, time for us all to come back for fate's last encore, where we find out what this all means. It means a lot that you're here now. Let's make the most of this, shall we? We have time. All that we have is this moment. Let's make it last.